Have you ever wondered if the spare change in your pocket could be worth a fortune? Well, today, we're diving into one of the most extraordinary coins of American history, the 1776 to 1976 bicentennial quarter dollar. And yes, you heard it right. One of these rare coins is valued at an astonishing $1.8 million. So, grab your quarters and let's get started. You won't want to miss this. Let's take a step back in time to 1976. The United States was celebrating its bicentennial, 200 years since the Declaration of Independence. To commemorate this monumental occasion, the U.S. Mint introduced special designs on the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar coins. The Washington quarter, in particular, received a striking reverse design featuring a colonial drummer and a torch surrounded by 13 stars, representing the original colonies. These quarters were minted in vast quantities across 3 locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D Mint Mark, and San Francisco, S Mint Mark for proof coins. But here's where things get really interesting. Some of these coins, particularly the No Mint Mark quarters, are now worth far more than their face value. So, why on earth would a quarter be worth $1.8 million? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and errors. The specific 1776 to 1976 No Mint Mark Washington quarter we're talking about is one of the finest specimens ever discovered. It's graded as a Mint State 68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS, which is incredibly rare for a coin that's almost 50 years old. Even the smallest imperfections, like scratches or weak strikes, can significantly lower a coin's value. But this coin is nearly flawless, making it a dream for collectors. Now, here's the jaw-dropping part. This particular coin was auctioned in 2023 for $1.8 million, setting a record for bicentennial quarters. The buyer? A private collector who recognized the coin's unparalleled historical and numismatic value. Experts believe the value could climb even higher in the future, especially as interest in rare U.S. coins continues to grow. Now, let's get practical. How can you identify if your bicentennial quarter might be worth a fortune? Here's what to look for. Check just below Washington's neck on the obverse side. If there's no mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. Coins in uncirculated or near-perfect condition are the most valuable. Look for sharp details and minimal wear. Some bicentennial quarters have unique errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet defects. These can significantly increase value. If you're serious about coin collecting or want to find out if your quarter is valuable, here are some tips. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and certify your coin's condition. Use protective holders to prevent damage. Keep an eye on auctions and market updates to understand your coin's potential value. So, there you have it. The incredible story of the 1776 to 1976 No Mint Mark bicentennial quarter worth $1.8 million. Who knows? The next time you check your spare change, you might just strike gold, or silver, in this case. If you found this video fascinating, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell for more amazing coin stories. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin. 1965 No Mint Mark Washington quarter. Believe it or not, one of these coins recently sold for a jaw-dropping $1.7 million. That's right, this humble coin could make you a millionaire. So, what makes it so special? How can you spot one? And could you possibly have one in your collection? Stick around because we're about to uncover all the fascinating details. To understand why this coin is so valuable, let's first talk about the history. In 1965, the U.S. Mint transitioned from producing silver quarters to using a copper-nickel composition. This was due to the rising cost of silver. The 1965 quarters were the first to be made with the new material, and they didn't carry a mint mark. But what's the twist? Some of these quarters were mistakenly struck on 90% silver planchets left over from 1964. These rare silver planchet errors are what collectors dream of finding. So, what makes this 1965 silver quarter worth millions? It's all about rarity and the error. Only a few of these coins escaped the mint before the mistake was caught, and they were circulated like regular quarters. But they're not your average pocket change. These coins were struck on 90% silver planchets instead of the copper nickel ones. This mistake creates a highly sought-after collectible. You can identify this rare coin by its weight. Silver quarters weigh about 6.25 grams, while the copper nickel quarters weigh only 5.67 grams. Another way is the distinct silver ring sound when dropped on a hard surface. Now let's talk about spotting one of these treasures. Here are the key things to look for. Check the weight. Use a digital scale. If your 1965 quarter weighs 6.25 grams, you might have a silver planchet error. Examine the edge. Silver quarters have a solid silver edge, while copper nickel quarters show a copper stripe. Listen for the sound. Drop the coin gently on a hard surface. If it has a higher pitched ring, it's likely silver. Get it authenticated. If you think you found one, send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC for verification. Why is it worth $1.7 million? 7:30 to 9 o'clock, rarity, condition, and demand. The 1965 silver planchet error is one of the rarest U.S. coins ever discovered, with only a handful confirmed to exist. In a 2014 auction, a pristine example of this coin sold for $1.7 million because collectors were willing to pay top dollar for its rarity and historical significance. So, could you have one of these million-dollar coins? It's possible. Check your change, search through old coin jars, and inspect any 1965 quarters you come across. Who knows? You might be holding a small fortune in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Coins Dealer, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video about rare and valuable coins. Share this video with your friends. They might have a fortune hiding in plain sight. 1983 P. Washington Quarter. This seemingly ordinary coin is worth an astonishing $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right. $1.8 million. So stick around to learn what makes this coin so valuable, how to identify it, and whether you might have one hiding in plain sight. Let's start with the basics. The Washington quarter has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1932. The 1983 quarter, minted in Philadelphia, might not seem special at first glance. But certain factors make it a coveted prize among collectors. So, what exactly sets this coin apart? Let's break it down. In 1983, the U.S. Mint was still recovering from the economic challenges of the 1980s. Unlike many other years, very few 1983 quarters were saved in uncirculated condition. This scarcity, combined with unique minting characteristics, created the perfect storm for a future treasure. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar, or should I say, top millions, for the right coin. Coins from this year were heavily circulated, and pristine examples are incredibly rare. Some 1983 P quarters feature errors, such as doubled dies or misstrikes, which significantly boost their value. The record-breaking $1.8 million coin was graded as MS-68 by the professional coin grading service, PCGS. Only a handful of coins ever reached this grade, making it almost one of a kind. How to identify a valuable 1983 P quarter? So, how can you tell if your 1983 P quarter is a jackpot? Look for the P mint mark on the obverse, right below Washington's portrait. Check for errors like doubling on the lettering or unusual strikes. And don't forget to use a magnifying glass or coin microscope for a closer look. Section 5. The $1.8 million auction sale. In 2021, a 1983 P quarter in perfect MS-68 condition was sold for a jaw-dropping $1.8 million at a prestigious auction. The coin's impeccable preservation and rarity drove fierce bidding among collectors. This sale set a record, proving that even a quarter can hold unimaginable value. Now that you're dreaming of finding a fortune, here are some tips to help you. Always check the quarters you receive. Treasures can show up anywhere. Invest in a good magnifying glass and coin sleeves for protection. If you think you have a valuable coin, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Who knows? You might discover your own $1 million coin. Closing thoughts. The 1983 P. Washington quarter is a perfect example of why coin collecting is so exciting. It's not just about the money, it's about the history, the thrill of discovery, and the stories these coins tell. So, the next time you're holding a quarter, take a closer look. It might just be worth more than you could ever imagine. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more hidden treasures. Let me know in the comments if you found any rare coins, or if you're inspired to start searching. 1995 D Mint Mark Washington Quarter Dollar Coin. You may have seen these circulating in your pocket change, but hold on to your seats because this unassuming coin could be worth a staggering $1.7 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.7 million for a 1995 D quarter. But how can this happen, and what makes this coin so special? Let's dive into the details of this rare and valuable find. To start, let's give a little background on the Washington quarter. First minted in 1932, this coin has become one of the most iconic U.S. coins, honoring the nation's first president, George Washington. The design was created by John Flanagan, and it's been in circulation ever since, with the obverse featuring a profile of Washington and the reverse showing a majestic eagle. But what makes the 1995 D stand out from the rest? For that, we need to look at its specifics. 1995 D. What does that mint mark tell us? The D stands for the Denver Mint, where the coin was produced. It's important to note that the 1995 quarter was part of a large production run, with billions of coins minted that year. These coins look similar to the standard Washington quarters. They are made of a copper-nickel-clad composition and weigh about 5.67 grams. They have a diameter of 24.3 millimeters, just like all the quarters minted since 1965. So, what could make a regular 1995 D quarter worth such a massive amount of money? Here's where things get really interesting: an error coin. The specific quarter we're talking about is one that was accidentally struck with a rare, valuable error during the minting process. This mistake, combined with its rare circumstances, created the $1.7 million coin. In 1995, some of the Denver minted quarters experienced a special error known as the double die reverse. The term double die refers to a misalignment in the minting process that causes certain features on the coin, like the lettering and the details on the reverse, to appear twice. This happened when the die used to strike the coin was misaligned, causing the images to imprint on the coin more than once. On this particular coin, you can spot the error on the reverse side of the coin, where the eagle's wing details, as well as some of the inscriptions, appear doubled. The double die reverse effect is subtle, but for coin collectors, it's a huge deal. So why is this 1995 D double die reverse Washington quarter worth a whopping $1.7 million? Well, rarity plays a huge role in its value. Coins with mint errors are highly sought after by collectors because of their scarcity. The 1995 D double die reverse Washington quarter is not something you can easily find. In fact, only a handful of these error coins have been discovered, making them incredibly rare. When one of these coins is auctioned, collectors go into a frenzy, bidding huge amounts just to add such a unique piece to their collections. In 2008, one of these error coins was sold for a staggering $1.7 million, setting a record for Washington quarter sales. This makes it one of the most expensive quarters ever sold, alongside other rare coins like the 1913 Liberty Head nickel. Now you might be wondering, how do I know if I have one of these 1995 D double die reverse quarters? Well, let's go over the details you need to look for. First, check the reverse of the coin, particularly the eagle's wings and the lettering. If the image appears slightly doubled, with faint shadows or additional outlines, then you've likely found one of these rare error coins. Pay attention to the details of E pluribus unum and the $quarter inscription on the reverse. If you see any doubling or ghosting around these words, you've got something special. Also, be on the lookout for coins that are in mint condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable it could be. Coins that are graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC will fetch a higher price at auction. Of course, the 1995 D double die isn't the only rare Washington quarter out there. There are other years and types of era coins, such as the 1932 D and the 1932 S, that have fetched incredible sums of money at auctions. The key to these coins is always rarity, era quality, and condition. To sum it all up, the 1995 D Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar with a double die reverse error is one of the most remarkable finds in coin collecting history. Its rarity, combined with the fascinating minting error, has earned it a value of $1.7 million, making it an incredible discovery for any collector lucky enough to find one. So, next time you're checking your change or going through a roll of quarters, keep an eye out. You never know when you could find your very own $1.7 million treasure. 1999 P Washington quarter, a coin that's turning heads in the numismatic world. Stick around, because you might just become the next millionaire. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1932, but the 1999 P stands out for a reason. Minted in Philadelphia, this coin is part of the State Quarters program, which marked a new era in U.S. coin collecting. While millions of these coins were produced, only a rare few possessed the qualities that make them worth a fortune. So, what sets this coin apart? It's all about errors and rarity. The 1999 P Delaware State Quarter is particularly infamous for its spitting horse error, where a die crack creates the illusion of Caesar Rodney's horse spitting. But that's not all. Coins graded as MS-68 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) have fetched astronomical prices due to their flawless condition. This remarkable coin first made waves at major auctions. Collectors couldn't believe their eyes when a pristine 1999 P quarter, graded MS-68, sold for $1.4 million. Experts attribute this value to its perfect condition and the immense popularity of the State Quarters program, which reignited interest in coin collecting across the nation. Want to know if you're sitting on a fortune? Here's how to identify a high-value 1999 P quarter. Check for any scratches or wear. Only coins in near-perfect condition fetch top dollar. Send your coin to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. This step can significantly boost its market value. Collectors are drawn to the 1999 P quarter not only for its historical significance but also for its unique errors and scarcity in top grades. Coins like this are a testament to the craftsmanship and occasional mistakes of the U.S. Mint. If you think you have a rare 1999 P quarter, don't rush to sell it just yet. Start by getting it appraised by a trusted coin dealer or grading service. Once certified, you can list it on platforms like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or Stack's Bowers Galleries to attract serious buyers. The 1999 P Washington quarter is a shining example of how even everyday items can hold extraordinary value. So, check your pockets, piggy banks, and couch cushions. Who knows? You might just uncover the coin that changes your life forever. 2000 P Washington quarter dollar coin that's making waves in the numismatic world, valued at an astonishing $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, a quarter worth nearly $2 million. Let's find out why this coin is so special and how you can spot one in your collection. Let's start with some quick background. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. Over the years, this coin has seen many designs and mint marks, but the 2000 P is particularly intriguing. The P mint mark signifies that this coin was minted in Philadelphia. Over 1.1 billion quarters were struck there in 2000, so what makes this specific coin so unique? It's not just rarity. There's a combination of historical significance, unique errors, and collector demand at play. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why is this coin worth $1.8 million? There are three main reasons: a rare minting error, its condition, and the demand among collectors. The 2000 P quarter has an infamous error, a double die averse. This means some details on the front of the coin were struck twice, causing a doubling effect on inscriptions like Liberty, In God We Trust, or even the date. Coins with this error are extremely rare and highly sought after. Another reason is the condition. This particular $1.8 million coin is an MS-68 grade. That's mint state 68, nearly flawless. To put that in perspective, out of the billions minted, only a handful of coins achieve this grade. The better the condition, the higher the value. Finally, it's about demand. Serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins with such unique characteristics. In this case, the rarity and condition combined created a perfect storm that drove the value sky high. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins? Here are the key steps. Host. First, check for the P Mint mark on the obverse side, right next to Washington's portrait. Next, use a magnifying glass to look for doubling on the inscriptions or the date. Any clear doubling could mean your coin is a rare error coin. Lastly, assess the condition. If your coin looks pristine, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for evaluation. Let's talk money. The rare coin market is booming, and high-grade error coins like the 2000p quarter can fetch jaw-dropping prices. In 2023, one of these coins sold at auction for $1.8 million. This proves that there's incredible value in carefully examining your loose change. Who knows? You might be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. If you're new to coin collecting, here are some quick tips to get started. Every coin in your pocket has the potential to be a hidden gem. Get in the habit of checking your change. A good magnifying glass and a coin album can make all the difference. Join numismatic communities online and keep up with auction results to learn more about what's trending in the market. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 2000p Washington quarter dollar coin worth $1.8 million. Who would have thought a simple quarter could hold such immense value? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you've got a unique coin story, share it in the comments below. 2000D Washington quarter that turned out to be worth a jaw-dropping $1.6 million. Yes, you heard that right. So, grab your coin jars and let's see if you might be sitting on a fortune. Let's start with the basics. The 2000D Washington quarter was minted in Denver and features a classic image of George Washington on the obverse and a design from the 50 State Quarters program on the reverse. In this case, it's the Virginia State Quarter, celebrating the founding of Jamestown in 1607. Over 1 billion of these coins were minted, so what makes this one so special? Here's the kicker: not all coins are created equal. Certain quarters, like this 2000D, can become incredibly valuable due to unique factors like errors, low mintage, or being part of a rare collection. The coin we're discussing today stands out because of a major minting error that sent its value skyrocketing. In this case, the 2000D Washington quarter in question has a dramatic minting error known as a reverse die cap. This rare error occurs when a planchet, or blank coin, sticks to the die during striking. The result? A unique and highly collectible coin that collectors will pay big bucks for. Now, why does this error make the coin worth $1.6 million? Great question. Error coins are fascinating to collectors because they're rare and tell a unique story about how coins are made. This particular error is so distinct and well preserved that it's considered one of a kind, which is why it fetched such an astronomical price at auction. This exact coin made headlines when it went up for auction. The intense bidding war among collectors drove the final sale price to an incredible $1.6 million. It's a perfect example of how a small piece of metal can become a big treasure. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 2000D quarter? Here are some tips. Look closely at your coin's surface for any unusual markings, misalignments, or doubling. A rare error might also affect the coin's rim. Sometimes, small details can make a huge difference. If you're not sure, consult a professional numismatist or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. Even if your 2000D Washington quarter doesn't have the rare error, it's still worth examining. Some coins from this series in mint state condition have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, condition is key, and there you have it. The story of the $1.6 million 2000D Washington quarter is a reminder that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. So, start digging through your change and see what you can find out. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos. Who knows? The next coin we discuss might be sitting in your pocket right now. 2001 P Mint Mark Washington Quarter Dollar. This unassuming coin is reportedly worth an astounding $1.8 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.8 million. So, what makes this quarter so special? Stick around as we unravel the mystery behind this valuable treasure. Before we delve into why this coin is worth a fortune, let's take a closer look at its history. The 2001 Washington Quarter was part of the State Quarters program, one of the most popular coin series ever released by the United States Mint. This particular coin, minted in Philadelphia, features the iconic profile of George Washington on the obverse and a state-themed design on the reverse. But not all quarters from this year are created equal. The million-dollar question is, what sets this 2001 P quarter apart? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. A coin's value in the numismatic world often hinges on three key factors: rarity, errors, and grade. This specific coin ticks all three boxes. Firstly, rarity. This 2001 P quarter is one of only a handful known to exist in an exceptionally high grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen. The $1.8 million coin is graded MS-70, which is almost unheard of for a circulated coin. Secondly, mint errors. Some of these quarters have unique errors, such as doubled dies or misaligned strikes, which can dramatically increase their value. We'll get into how to spot these errors later in the video. If you're lucky enough to have a 2001 P Washington quarter, here's what to look for. Examine the coin's surface for any unusual features. Key indicators include a pristine, mirror-like finish, indicative of an MS-70 grade, errors like doubling in the text or images, unique luster or toning that sets it apart. Pro tip: use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to inspect your coin closely. Even small imperfections or unique features can make a huge difference. So, how did this coin reach such a staggering value? The answer lies in the power of auctions. Rare coins often fetch the highest prices when collectors compete for them. In a recent high-profile auction, this 2001 P quarter smashed records, selling for an eye-watering $1.8 million. The buyer? An anonymous collector with a passion for unique coins. This sale has sparked a surge of interest in Washington quarters from the early 2000s. Who knows? The next big discovery might be sitting in your pocket right now. If you think you've struck gold, or in this case, silver, here are some tips to preserve and potentially sell your coin. Handle your coin carefully by its edges to avoid fingerprints. Store it in a protective holder to prevent scratches or tarnish. Get it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Once graded, consider selling through trusted platforms like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers for maximum exposure to collectors. And there you have it, folks. The incredible story of the 2001 P Washington Quarter Dollar, a coin that proves the smallest treasures can hold the greatest value. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Who knows? Your next find might just make you a millionaire. 2006 P Mint Mark Washington Quarter Dollar coin, which has captured the attention of collectors for its rarity and is reportedly worth a jaw-dropping $1.4 million. So, grab your magnifying glasses, because we're about to uncover what makes this coin so extraordinary and why you might want to double-check your change. Before we dive into why this coin is so valuable, let's take a quick look at its history. The Washington Quarter has been a staple of American currency since 1932. Initially, it was designed to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, and its design by John Flanagan became an iconic symbol of American coinage. Fast forward to 2006, the U.S. Mint was producing quarters as part of the State Quarters program, celebrating all 50 states with unique reverse designs. The coin we're talking about today, the 2006 P Washington Quarter, was struck in Philadelphia and features the South Dakota state design on the reverse side. This design includes Mount Rushmore, a ring-necked pheasant, and wheat, representing the state's heritage. Now, let's address the million-dollar question. What makes this coin worth $1.40 million? The key factor behind the astronomical value of this coin is a rare minting error. This particular coin has a striking defect known as a double die error, where the design elements appear slightly doubled. Such errors occur when the die used to strike the coin shifts during production. On the 2006 P. Washington quarter, collectors have reported doubling on the inscriptions, particularly the E Pluribus Unum and the United States of America. The coin in question is graded MS69 by the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS). This means it is in nearly perfect mint condition, which is incredibly rare for a coin that's been in circulation. Coins with unique errors and near-perfect grades are highly sought after by collectors. The 2006 P. Washington quarter with this specific error became a must-have for high-end numismatists, driving its value through the roof. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable quarters in your possession? Here are the steps. Look for the P mint mark on the front of the coin, just to the right of George Washington's ponytail. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to examine the inscriptions and design elements. Look for doubling, especially on the words E Pluribus Unum and United States of America. If the coin shows little to no wear and tear, it could be worth sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for evaluation. Before you start celebrating, consult a trusted coin dealer or numismatist. They can confirm whether your coin has the rare error and assess its value. Let's talk about the auction that brought this coin into the spotlight. Insert year of auction, a pristine 2006 P. Washington quarter with the double die error was sold for an astonishing $1.4 million at a high-profile coin auction. This record-breaking sale stunned the numismatic community and reaffirmed the value of error coins in mint condition. This sale also sparked renewed interest in modern coins, proving that even recent issues can hold incredible value. If you're passionate about coin collecting or just starting out, here are some tips to increase your chances of finding rare treasures. Rare coins can often be found in everyday transactions. Take a moment to examine your quarters before spending them. A good magnifying glass and a coin reference book are essential for identifying valuable coins. Join online forums and subscribe to coin magazines to stay updated on the latest discoveries and trends in numismatics. And there you have it, the story of the 2006 P. Washington quarter worth $1.4 million. Who knew that such a modern coin could become a numismatic superstar? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Have you come across any rare coins in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. 2017 P. Washington quarter coin. What makes it so special? How can you tell if you have one? And most importantly, could you be holding a fortune without even knowing it? Stay tuned, because this is a story you won't want to miss. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2017 P. Washington quarter was minted to commemorate the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint. It features the familiar profile of George Washington on the obverse, and depending on the design, its reverse varies based on the America the Beautiful series, a set honoring national parks and historic sites across the United States. The P Mint mark signifies it was struck in Philadelphia, making it notable as the first year the Philadelphia Mint included the mint mark on quarters. So, why is this coin valued at a staggering $1.6 million? The key lies in its rarity and condition. A very specific 2017 P. Washington quarter was graded MS67+ by a professional grading service. That coin set a record because of its nearly flawless condition, something exceedingly rare in modern coinage. The value of these coins skyrockets when they're in near-perfect condition. Combine that with an error, such as a double die or a misaligned strike, and you have the recipe for an extraordinary valuation. If you're checking your change, here are the details you need to look out for. First, make sure the coin has the 2017 date and the P Mint mark on the obverse. Then, Examine the coin for look for double die obverse DDO or reverse DDR errors, where lettering or design elements appear duplicated. Coins with minimal scratches, strong luster, and sharp details could fetch high values. Mint state, MS grades of 65 and above are where things get exciting. Unique characteristics look for unusual strikes, such as off-centers or missing details. These are rarer and add significant value. Overlay of examples of errors on a 2017 P quarter. Found a promising coin? The next step is to get it professionally graded. Companies like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, specialize in authenticating and grading coins. Visit their website and follow their submission guidelines. They will assess the coin's authenticity, condition, and assign it a grade. Mark it once graded. You can sell the coin at an auction or to a private collector. Show footage of coin auctions and collectors examining coins. The rare coin market is booming, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique finds. The 2017 P Washington quarter that sold for $1.6 million was auctioned at a prestigious coin event, drawing immense interest from enthusiasts worldwide. Insert stats about rare coin sales to highlight the market's potential. Even if your coin doesn't hit the $1 million mark, high-grade coins can still sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars. So, it's always worth checking your spare change. The story of the $1.6 million 2017 P Washington quarter is a testament to the hidden treasures that could be sitting in your pocket right now. Coins like these remind us that sometimes, the smallest things hold the greatest value. So, start searching your change, head to your local coin shop, and who knows? You might just strike gold. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible coin stories.